Packaging beer, we have a lot of choices. We can keg it, we can can it, we can bottle it, and getting the bubbles in, we have choices too. So, Sierra Nevada, for example, they take beer that's fully fermented, and they infuse a stream of still fermenting beer, and they package it, and that beer that's still fermenting ferments in the bottle. It does a secondary fermentation in the bottle, and you get your bubbles. You can accomplish the same thing with adding priming sugars, corn syrup, or I'm sorry, corn starch, corn sugar, or table sugar, palm sugar, coconut sugar, any type of fermentable sugar, and you can add a shot of that into each bottle and put your fully fermented beer on top of that and cap it. It's champagne style. Yeah, that's your bottle conditioning. It re-ferments in the bottle, and you get your natural carbonation, and it's awesome. The advantages to that are any sort of exposure to oxygen during that packaging process. The yeast that are in there, when they want to ferment that sugar that they're now freshly exposed to, they're going to eat that oxygen up again before they ferment. So they scavenge the oxygen, and it doesn't oxidize your beer. Cons to that is it's another week or two to re-ferment in the bottle. You get your fine layer sediment, so you are going to have a brilliant beer, but in transportation, getting home from the store, your bottle falls over in your bag, it goes in the fridge. You might have a cloudy beer. It's not going to hurt anything, but from an appearance standpoint, if you want clear beer, it's you're going to suffer that. But it's nice because it lasts longer. Because I won't say it lasts longer, but you do have the opportunity for more storage ability because it did scavenge that oxygen. Packaging beer for the dudes, we can and we keg. So we do a full fermentation. We cold crash our beer. At that point, the yeast say, "Burr, it's cold." They settle out. We harvest that yeast stop for the next batch that we're going to do, and then we bring our beer from the cellar up into the bright tanks through a diatomaceous earth filter. That filters the beer and it makes it brilliant. And then we send it through a pinpoint carbonator, which it's an inline carbonator. So as filtered beer is running by, it's being injected with carbon dioxide, and we carbonate our beer right into our bright tanks so we can package right away.
Okay, so that's how you get your brew out to the masses. Next, you're going to hear from our experts about the pros and cons of the beer community itself.
I feel like a lot of craft brewing sort of got it going to compete against those brands, or not compete against those brands, but establish more choice for consumers.